Oh man, I ain't partied in Freehold in a minute, man. We used to be down there. Freehold.
Yeah. I think I was right. I was on the mean streets of Little Silver and Shrewsbury.
I was there too.
I hung out with me in the suburbs. Shout out to my suburb. It did a little teen
Silver
joints.
posse.
They was good, great kids, man. Shout out to Emily.
Shout out to
Bill
Ian.
Oh yeah,
My
Ian.
man Ian, little man Ian. What up?
Well, that's a story we can't tell on the air, but anyway.
He
had a good
Wait till the
request.
mic's go off. I want to hear about
So
it.
shout out to them, man. Shout out to my man Adam too. I'll see them in December. So
All right. Hey,
And,
big
and Cool V, and what
hey,
was your?
Master Cool V. Where you was at?
I was at the Force MD screening for Unsung. Man.
Oh.
I don't care who you
wish I
are.
coulda
If
made
you
that.
love music, if you love music in general, if you love hip hop, if you love music, you have to tune in on September 9th to TV One and see the Force MDs Unsung. You know, and you know, for Unsung has been giving a lot of people a lot of love. You know, Big Daddy Kane did his joint. You know, big shout out to Big Daddy Kane, my brother. You know, his joint was nice too. You know, and this new Force MD joint, I think, is one of the best, along with the Kane joint. You know, because hip hoppers, you know, they criticize and ridicule each other. This right here, it's no criticism, man. You can't watch it, man. Like, you know, I'm good at the movies. I don't cry at the movies, man. But I saw that joint, my eyes got watery, man.
But did
So
a
I
tear
blinked.
exit?
I blinked, and the tear came down, and I hit my face. I said,
a strong wind
I said,
in there?
yo, listen, man.
That's what happened?
Listen, I blinked and the water came down.
Your eyes were sweating.
Yeah. Listen, man, because I love the Force MDs, man, and you know we go all the way back to the Force MCs, and everybody knows the history in hip hop, but the world needs to see this. It's not a hip hop thing. This transitions hip hop. It's because they're the first group of hip hop and R&B. Because of these brothers right now is why people sing over hip hop beats and do all the things that they do, is because if they were the what you call it, the catalyst.
Okay. I heard them on the radio too. They were very braggadocious. Like, who started this? Me. That's who. Nah, I'm joking. But
Hey,
I love
you know,
the Force
hey,
MDs.
listen, the Force of D's, if you know them, they are characters, man. I love them brothers. But I mean, as much of the story as I knew, I still learned something. And I know all of them over 30 years, man.
I love.
Rest in peace to Mercury. Rest in peace to Lord K1. Rest in peace to Dr. Rock. And rest in peace to TCD.
Wow.
Listen, man, they got 4 members that's no longer with the group, and they still performing, still putting on a great show, still out here, man. Y'all got to
They
support
need some
that.
claps for that.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man.
I love TV One for doing Unsung.
Yes, yes.
Unsung is the truth.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
need an award just for Unsung.
Listen,
because
like I said, you
That's the best.
cannot. People don't know a lot of things that goes into the groups. They just wonder about where the records are and how, you know, you ain't put no more records out yet, and you ain't do this and you ain't do that. Who's on the check yet?
you know VQ.
VQ said, Cool V, did you wear your Letterman sweater?
Hey, if I had one, I would have wore that, man. On September 9th, I might have one and film myself watching it. Because I'm watching it on September 9th, but I would pay to go see this if they had it in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Right now, again, show your support, show your love, man. Listen, on the heels of Straight Outta Compton, one of the best movies ever made. Now, we all know they done broke the box office 3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row.
3 weeks in a row, right? Two
Killing.
weeks, 3 weeks. Listen, they done broke the box office.
Yeah.
Don't think that hip hop doesn't have a voice, man. Look at this Force MD's Unsung. It's right on the heels of that. It's coming at the right time, man. Everybody, let's get our stories ready. Let's get our books together. Let's get everything going, man. Big shout to Dutch, man. Hip Hop Hands Foundation, man, which I am an advisor. So you go to the website, hiphophandsfoundation.org, and check out, you know, because Dutch put on a wonderful event, because him and the people from Unsung, they were there. You know, the event was good, man. You could
Shout out to Dutch.
Big shout to Dutch, man. And y'all go get that Codex, man. That's his latest release, man.
And you know, they said that Straight Outta Compton is the highest grossing biop pick
Yes.
in history.
This is what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
Hip-
This is what I'm
Hip-hop.
saying. Hip hop, baby. We love hip hop, man. Listen, support each other, man. Okay, we've done all the other stuff. We've hated on each other. We fought. We bickered. We broke up. We got back together. Hip hop. Just let's learn to love right now. Let's all come together, man, and have one big happy family, man. Because it's so much out here for all of us to live and eat off of and hand down our legacies to other generations. But if we don't stop doing the bull stuff right now, it might not make it to the next generation, man.
And if we're not going to be a big happy family, at least we can be a big powerful family.
Well, let's all learn how to eat together. Let's do that.
Yeah, if we can start getting that'd be great.
We don't have to hug each other all the time and be all up in the videos and doing things. You know what I'm saying? We could just eat together.
Yeah.
Let's learn to eat together, man.
I agree.
Do shows together. You got groups that can't even be on the same bill that people want to see because they don't get along. Let's get along to eat, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's great. I think with this new movement and just the momentum that's going right now,
The love that's going around.
I think it can happen.
The love.
I think it can happen because we make more money together than we
Exactly.
do divided. So.
We making more money than any other thing or any other culture, any genre of music right now. Hip hop. We're not saying we're better. It's making more money, man. It's just that
This is
way.
our time.
Hip hop didn't invent anything. It reinvented everything. Grandmaster Cash in the building, baby. Let's go, man. Cold Crush Brothers. Let's do it, man.
Yeah, so we're gonna show that love by embracing down the highway.
What?
Down south.
South. That's right. We got to show the South love. Listen, when we used to go back to Atlanta back in the day, man, Shy D, MC Shy D used to meet us at the radio station. He used to meet us at the airport, wherever he had to meet us at to show us around the town, because that was his town, and he made sure he showed love when people came into town. That's how hip hop should be, man. Big shout to MC Shy D, man. People that have forgotten about this dude down south, man. He done so much for the cultivation of hip hop in the South, man. In Atlanta, man, that whole Atlanta movement is love. They get along with each other. Even when they don't get along, they get money together.
Nice.
Well, that's a great little model that I think we can all build off of.
Yes,
I think
man.
we're using
I
that.
love that South movement. You know, my family from down south, so you know what I'm saying.
Isn't everybody's family from down south?
Not everybody. Some came from the top.
Cool.
Some came through Canada.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Wow.
you know.
They got a third cousin from down south. Everybody got a cousin
Some
from
came.
down
Some
south.
came from the islands.
They got dropped off up there.
No. Hey, listen. Everybody got dropped off somewhere.
All right, so I know
Do your
Skills
history.
is
Do the
waiting.
knowledge yourself, baby.
Oh, hey, man. Hey,
Skills got his hands behind his back. He's impatiently
Skills is
waiting.
ready
Good.
because
I'm re-
Skills was killing it before we turned the
Yeah.
cameras on.
Yeah.
Before we turned the music on, Skills was getting busy. I had to even tell him. I
Hey,
said, Skills,
speaking
I
of
like
getting
that.
busy,
I
shout
like
out to
that.
DJ Face. I posted it 11 years
DJ
old.
Face.
DJ Face.
I'm gonna be honest. Better than a lot of grown men that
Better
DJ.
than a whole lot of grown
Probably
men.
better than me. You know what I'm saying?
He was, I know you probably seen him before, but he had the old
Yeah.
school New York style, just funky, cutting it up.
Hey, man, listen.
Catching the breaks.
Children
Loving it.
are way more advanced than we were when we were their age, man. My nephew, I showed him how to DJ, and one day he was catching back to back. One day.
Word.
I'm like, you know how many years it took me to get that? Like 8 hours a day, years. But we didn't have the fancy equipment.
Right.
We didn't have all the stuff, but they have it, man. And let them go with their knowledge and their technology and move this hip hop forward, man.
the next level.
Big shout to the foundation, man.
Yeah.
Africa Bambaataa, Cool Herc, Grandmaster Flash, Grand Wizard Theodore, Grand Mixer DST, man, and all other people that laid down the foundation. Sal from the Fever, the whole Fever posse, Juice Crew, man, everybody, man. Love Buck Starsky crew. Come on, man. We could go on, man. We got to pay homage, man.
No doubt.
But I was with the world famous Supreme Team this weekend.
Oh.
The world famous Supreme Team. And if y'all don't know who the world famous Supreme Team is,
Google it.
when we end the show off, every week when we end the show off,
week, baby.
we end off with the world famous Supreme Team. We also intro with inspiration from the world's famous Supreme Team. So they very much a part of the H3B experience, man. I mean, like, you know,
You told him that though?
between, what'd you
Did
say?
you tell him that?
Yeah, come on.
yeah.
You know, C Divine, the mastermind, just allowed the
Superstar.
superstar. Come on, man. Listen, man. Come on, man. I could talk all day. Y'all know if y'all get me started, I'm gonna start.
Can I get into it?
Listen, hold up. Let me say one more thing, man.
Okay.
One more.
The world famous Supreme Team, for those that don't know, research the world famous Supreme Team, because there's a lot of other things out there that have Supreme Team connected with it, and it's different Supreme Teams. But the world famous Supreme Team, music wise, you know what I mean, their radio show influenced me a whole lot. You know what I mean, I got that inspiration. You know, they was one of the first people to play the Force MCs on the radio, because they weren't the MDs yet. They played the tapes, and Force MCs used to go up there, do the harmonizers and everything. And we used to stay up all night to listen to the Supreme Team, man. We didn't have radio like y'all have it. We had to tape 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning,
just to get that real
just to get that hip hop, man. Mr. Magic, man, the Rap Attack, DNA, Hank Love, the Zulu Beat Show, you know, Red Alert, you know, everybody, man. Listen, Chuck Chill Out,
Jerry Bloodrock,
everybody, man.
Fine.
Come on, all of these things,
Railroad.
and Stretch and Bobbito got the new documentary coming out too.
Oh,
you know,
God,
and they came a little later, but they still moved hip hop up and forward, man.
Amazing documentary.
You know what I mean? So like, don't forget about the people that laid the foundation. People, let's start paying homage and reminiscing and understanding that we all can still make money together, man. We all could sit down and have conversations and build with each other.
That's a great segue.
Yeah.
For what?
All right.
For the music.
Candy said she did the stop sign without the stop sign. So we gonna get into the music.
To work around it.
Nice.
I hit the stop sign, y'all. They can't stop me with the stop sign no more. Listen,
Oh, we got you.
so we gonna get into this music, right, Skills?
Yes, sir. We're gonna do it, man. You are listening to the H3B Radio Show live on.